I have a question. But first, let's get some coffee. So the guys are out and I wanted to take a little bit of time to just have a little chat with you about branding and what branding actually means. I think we hear a lot about the idea of self-branding and the importance of that these days, whether it's on TikTok or YouTube or Instagram. Just fill some water up in the old coffee pot. Man, I'm loving the office. It's a little sanctuary at the moment. But yeah, it got me thinking really. What does it mean? And what is branding? The answer to me, which kind of really resonated with me, was if you have something to say, or when you have something to say, as a person, or as a brand, or as a company, then you are in fact a brand. One sec. Yeah, so it's always been kind of a little food for thought from my side. Because obviously I'm in the business of making brands, and sometimes it's super hard to be self-reflective, to take that step back and think about yourself as a brand, or think about your company as a brand and what that really means. Coffee is on. So I've done this before and it fucked up. It messed up. Sorry. I've done this before and it messed up. Okay, there we go. Everything is in order. Yeah, so let me just sit down on the couch for a moment. It's a really crazy difficult thing, and every intricacy of everything that you do is kind of many parts of the whole. I suppose this is where this idea of holistic design or holistic storytelling comes from. And this is something that you really have to think about. The conversation that I'm having with you right now, the office that we have, the people that we choose to work with, and the clients and the work that we choose to take on. These are all reflections of a brand. They're reflections of your belief. And this is super important. And sometimes I think it's really hard to find a way to actually be able to convey this and show this just through a website or through different types of media. It's everybody wants this authentic self, but that's sometimes really hard to find. But one thing that we're trying to do here is we're trying to create a safe, cool environment. As we saw earlier today, we had Johannes out on the yoga mat, which is pretty awesome. Got this with the intention to do yoga. Johannes is the first person to actually do it. I mean, is that branding? I don't know. Or is it just yoga? Who knows? But yeah, I mean, this is the space, and this is what we are trying to incubate, is that idea of being able to be expressive and express your message and your idea, because it's crucial. All the people that we work with, we want them to have their own version, their own idea of what they're doing, and bring that spirit into everything that they do. Otherwise, it's completely pointless, right? Otherwise, everything that we do and everybody that we work with become machines. And sometimes I feel when working in bigger agencies, you kind of become a little bit of a machine. Yeah, shoot me. But it does feel like that. Yeah, I think now is the time, I suppose, to try and practice what we preach, and try and champion the guys that we work with, and look at that as a perspective from what we have to say, let's say, as a brand, and what we believe in, and what really motivates us. Yeah, so I did say I have a question, and that question actually is this branding? Is what I'm doing now, this conversation that I'm having with you, this kind of raw, uncut, unfiltered conversation, is that branding? I'm undecided. I don't know. Leave some comments in the comment section below. Let's get a conversation started. Like this video if you liked it. And don't forget to subscribe and all that stuff you're supposed to say. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.